In a rare and powerful rebuke that resonated through the legal and political landscape, U.S. Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson issued a direct warning about rising threats to judicial independence, threats she strongly suggested have been fueled by the Trump administration's conduct. Without naming former President Donald Trump outright, Justice Jackson referred to the elephant in the room, calling out a surge of rhetoric coming from the highest levels of government that appears deliberately designed to intimidate judges and erode public confidence in the rule of law. Speaking during a judicial conference in Puerto Rico, Jackson emphasized that judges across the country are increasingly facing not just public criticism, but physical threats and the danger of professional retaliation merely for upholding the law. "The attacks are not random," she said. "They seem designed to intimidate those of us who serve in this critical capacity." Her speech marked one of the most candid critiques of Trump-era judicial hostility from a sitting Supreme Court justice, since Chief Justice John Roberts earlier condemned the administration's efforts to pressure the judiciary, including attempts to remove federal judges over decisions unfavorable to Trump's policies. Jackson's comments come amid a broader climate in which federal judges have repeatedly clashed with the Trump administration on a range of legal issues, from foreign aid and federal spending to immigration enforcement and civil service protections. Judges have accused the administration of ignoring court orders, while Trump and his allies have often lashed out at judicial decisions that block or slow their initiatives. One striking example involved immigration enforcement, where a local judge in Wisconsin was arrested for allegedly helping an undocumented immigrant evade federal authorities, a reflection of how politicized and dangerous the judicial landscape has become. Many local judges have expressed frustration with ICE raids and arrests being conducted in courthouses, warning that such tactics discourage vulnerable communities from seeking justice and compromise public safety. Justice Jackson made it clear that these tactics, whether verbal assaults or institutional defiance, pose a threat not just to individual judges, but to the entire constitutional system. "The threats and harassment are attacks on our democracy, on our system of government," she said, "and they ultimately risk undermining our Constitution and the rule of law." Her words carried not only a warning, but a call to arms, a rallying cry for members of the judiciary to stand firm in the face of intimidation. She urged her fellow judges to continue their work with raw courage, assuring them that their dedication would not go unnoticed. "I urge you to keep going. Keep doing what is right for our country," she said. "And I do believe that history will vindicate your service." As the Supreme Court continues to operate with a 6-3 conservative majority, Justice Jackson's speech stands out as a bold declaration that even within the nation's highest court, concerns are growing about political interference and the future of judicial independence. Her remarks serve not only as a defense of the judiciary, but as a warning shot to those who seek to manipulate it, underscoring the critical role of the courts in protecting democracy itself.